All right, y'all. Just got off work a little early today, and I took a test here in town for some training stuff, and we ended up passing. So we are fucking done for the day, and it is time to rip a chest day. Because what better thing is there to do on the last day of work of the week than hit a fucking chest day?
What do you know about being lost in the wild? I haven't been able to find myself for a while. Every time I try to look, there's something defiled. Will you please help me see past the devil, the devil, the devil?
Okay, so I've been in the working sets now. I think we're actually up on the weight from last week, or it's probably the same. I don't fucking remember. I always end up forgetting. But this is where we're at. And this one's really not like a Smith machine. I really don't like this one. This is the thing closest to it, so ain't no complaining. You gotta know what you're working with.
I won't let you all drink from the fountain.
I don't know if you ever want to ear a gym or not, but if you have a Smith machine like this one, they're not as good as the actual Smith machines. These ones just not as good at all. They move on both axes. So it's like as you're driving up with it, it gets wobbly and sometimes it feels goofy. So it's kind of like free bar, essentially. But this one has like restrictions to it. So it is very difficult sometimes. But other than that, I like it for like squat. Because there's a little bit of give to it. That's why I like it for squat. But at the same time, I don't like it for squat because say you're doing like, fuck it, never mind. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Let's get this weight racked and get on the dumbbell flies.
I can't stand it any longer. It doesn't make you stronger.
So one thing I like to do for, get this music turned off. One thing I like to do for like dumbbell flies, once I get to like the point of failure on the reps, I tend to do more of like a, say a dumbbell press, and you will like curls just to finish it off and get like the rest of the reps out of the way. just because I feel like you can get more out of a set going to, say, let's like failure. You go to failure and then do like half reps, or what do you have to do? To me, that feels a lot more beneficial, and I can definitely tell the difference, like strength-wise, over the couple months with this way that I've been doing it.
There's no more forsaken. If you don't do the same, there's no cross to bear. If you stand in the dark, know that there's light, no more fear. Fighting for what's right, stabbing and for only for spite. Holding the knife, eyes filled with fright. Drop your weapons, scream with your might. The end burns bright, you're right in sight. No hesitation, walk into it and let it ignite.
I swear, every shirt I've worn like the past 3 fucking days has just been absolutely drenched by the time that I get out of here. That's what we're supposed to do, I guess.
Don't ever leave my side. Live in this moment, never lose sight. Don't be afraid, we'll do this together. To the mountain top, we'll drink from the fountain. We'll hold hands and smile at the devil. We're not afraid, we're not afraid, we're not afraid.
Like I was saying the other day, with these ones, if I actually slow it down and do like the warm-up sets leading up to it, they go a shitload smoother for me. I know, like the first couple times, they start out awkward as fuck, and you feel like you just want to do a dumbbell press instead of more of like the military press style. But once you actually get them down and you do a few sets with them, you start going up in the weight, you can go up in the reps. But at first, get the form down with them. Because I think that's what ended up tearing up my fucking elbow a little bit, was I was just dicking around with it, and I didn't really like, just hop right into it. But that's what we're on to now, dumbbell, flat, military press. And just got the first set wrapped up. Let's get the next 2 in.
There's no reason to be alarmed. It's all natural. We all one day find our way to meet with the devil. I will not be afraid. I will not be afraid. I will not be take to the mountains. I won't let you all drink from the fountain. I can't stand it. I can't stand it any longer. It doesn't make you stronger.
Finally, the Life Fucking Fitness one. Like last week, we tried 2 different ones. The hammer strength one, no, it was the Nautilus one. That's what one was. It was the Nautilus one that was cable based, and then the hammer strength one that was fucking plate loaded. I absolutely fucking hated both of them. The Nautilus one feels like you're leaning like way too far forward, but this is the one that I actually like because I feel like I'm working more of an actual tricep than I am fucking chest. Because if I'm leaning too far forward, I just feel it more in my fucking pec. But it's really just all up to how you want to set up the fucking machine too. This one I got a seatbelt like Nautilus one did, which I did like that. You don't really need a fucking seatbelt to do tricep pushdowns.
There's no reason to be alone. It's all natural. We all one day find our way.
Well, that is a wrap on this titty day. So snag some cardio. See y'all in the next one.